Hi, I'm Shannon. Welcome back to my channel. We've been talking about threat modeling in the last few videos that I posted a few weeks ago, and we've talked about escalation of threats as well. Now let's talk about data opt-out and data removal. I've done a few other videos. If you scroll down in my feed, and you can see some of the processes for the data removal process or opting out of data aggregation sites. The ones I recommend that you opt out of are Spokeo, as well as white pages. You can remove your listings from those sites, and I have a link on my page. If you go to my website, there's a page of resources that'll help you decide how you want to opt out of things. There's also a list of all the websites and all the data aggregation sites updated monthly, and there's hundreds of them. And while that might sound overwhelming, these are just some of the things you can do. Additionally, you can use a service such as Abine, Delete Me by Abine. It's Abine, and they will do the opt-outs for you, and they will also provide you with I believe it's a quarterly and yearly report of the sites that they remove you from. Now, keep in mind, this won't remove your information from a publicly registered property record. If you bought your home in your name, which you likely did, unless you're trying to get offline totally, in which case you maybe bought your house in a trust, but that's unlikely. We also can't remove those tax property records with your name on them, but this will make it harder for people to find you. Another resource I always suggest is Michael Bazel's Extreme Privacy Workbook, also his book Extreme Privacy, which is exactly like what it sounds like, and it's the baseline for everything that I do, a lot of the things that I do in my business. When we're trying to help someone escape or evade a domestic violence or abuse situation, these are often some of the techniques that we use from this book. But you can find the Data Opt-out Workbook on his website, inteltechniques.com. Additionally, there are some people who provide services such as this. I do it on a rare occasion for clients, but generally speaking, I like to suggest that they try something that's more budget friendly, such as Delete Me by Abine. Again, that's Delete Me is the program, and it's by a company called Abine, Abine, and that'll help you opt out of those sites. And it's a yearly fee, but it's actually worth it because then you don't have to go through all the data aggregation sites yourself. There's one other service I could mention, which is called Privacy Duck, that can help also remove the information for you. So the two that I recommend are Delete Me and Privacy Duck. Now keep in mind, you're still providing your information to a company and you're trusting them with that information. So, you have to evaluate, again, your threat model and what you feel comfortable sharing with a company. I mean, we share it all with Google, but that doesn't make it okay with how they use our data. Just remember that some attackers or some people who are going after you or trying to dox you are going to have a hell of a lot harder time getting your information if you do delete yourself from data aggregation sites. So if you find this useful, if you have questions, let me know. Please like, follow, and share if you found this helpful.